Is procrastination getting the best of you? Discover how to find your willpower today. What is procrastination, and why do we do it? Procrastination can be defined as the act of putting off or delaying something. In psychology, procrastination is often considered to be a form of self-regulation failure. It occurs when an individual deliberately chooses to delay an action, despite expecting to be worse off as a result of the delay. Procrastination is associated with a range of negative outcomes, including poor grades, decreased productivity, and increased stress. If you find yourself procrastinating, there are some things you can do to get back on track. First, try to identify why you're procrastinating. Once you know the reason, you can come up with a plan to overcome it. For example, if you're procrastinating because a task is too difficult, break it down into smaller steps that you can complete. The science of procrastination: why we put things off, and how it affects us. Procrastination is the force that keeps us from getting things done. It's that little voice in our head that says, "You can do this later." And it's the reason we often don't get things done until the last minute. But why do we procrastinate? There are several theories about why we procrastinate. One theory is that we're trying to avoid negative emotions like anxiety or fear. Another theory is that we're trying to preserve our energy for other tasks. And another theory is that we simply don't know how to get started on a task. Whatever the reason, procrastination can have a major impact on our lives. It can lead to missed deadlines, lost opportunities, and even lower grades. It can also cause stress and anxiety. So, how can we overcome procrastination? Procrastination is a difficult habit to break, but it is possible to overcome it with the right mindset. First, you need to understand why you are procrastinating. Is it because you are afraid of failure? Or because you don't think you can succeed? Once you know the reason, you can start to change your thinking. Believe in yourself and your ability to succeed. Remind yourself that you have done difficult things before, and that you can do it again. Take small steps and celebrate each accomplishment, no matter how small. Talk to someone who will understand and provide support. A friend, family member, therapist, or coach can all be helpful in different ways. Find someone who will listen without judgment and help you develop a plan to overcome procrastination. Remember that change is possible and take the first step today. The psychology of procrastination: why we struggle to get started on tasks. When it comes to getting things done, we all have moments of procrastination. Whether it's putting off laundry for another day or avoiding a work project, we've all been there. But why do we do it? There are a few theories on why we procrastinate. One is that we're trying to avoid negative emotions associated with the task at hand. If we're worried about failing or not being good enough, it's easier to just put it off. Another theory is that we're perfectionists and don't want to start something unless we know we can do it perfectly. This can lead to a lot of unfinished projects because nothing is ever good enough. The last theory is that we might just be lazy. We don't want to put in the effort required to get the task done, so we just don't do it. Finding your willpower: how to overcome procrastination and get things done. When it comes to getting things done, finding your willpower is essential. Overcoming procrastination can be difficult, but it's possible with a little effort and perseverance. If you're struggling with procrastination, here are a few tips to help you find your willpower and get things done. 1. Define your goals. What exactly do you want to achieve? Having a clear goal in mind will help motivate you to act. 2. Make a plan of action. Once you know what you want to achieve, break down the steps necessary to reach your goal into small, manageable tasks. Then, create a timeline for completing each task. This will help keep you on track and prevent you from getting overwhelmed. 3. Set realistic expectations. In conclusion, How to stay motivated and avoid falling into the procrastination trap. When it comes to conquering procrastination, finding your willpower is essential. However, even a most determined individual can find themselves struggling to stay motivated. Thankfully, there are a few things you can do to avoid falling into the procrastination trap. One of the best ways to stay motivated is to set small, achievable goals. Trying to accomplish too much at once can be daunting and lead to discouragement. Breaking down your goals into manageable pieces will help you stay on track and feel a sense of accomplishment as you check items off your list. It can also be helpful to establish a specific timeline for completing each task. This will give you a clear deadline to work towards and help keep procrastination at bay. If you find yourself struggling to stick to your timeline, try enlisting the help of a friend or family member who can hold you accountable.
Do not stop taking any prescribed medications or treatments without consulting your doctor. The materials and the information contained on this channel are provided for general and educational purposes only and do not constitute any legal, medical or other professional advice on any subject matter.